Walk into a Planet Fitness on a Tuesday evening and count the people. Now consider this. The average Planet Fitness location has around 7,500 members. There is no room for 7,500 people. There never was, and the gym does not need there to be, because the entire business only works if most of you stay home. The best customer a gym has is the one who never walks in, which is strange because it inverts everything you'd expect. A gym, on paper, is a simple business. It sells you access to equipment, and when you actually use that equipment, you cost it money. You take up a machine, you wear it out, you use the hot water, you need staff. So logically, a gym should be quietly hoping you stay away, but it also needs you happy enough to keep paying. And happy usually means going. That is the tension every gym lives inside. And the way this industry resolved that tension is one of the most elegant pieces of business design in the modern economy. They stopped selling fitness. They started selling something you want far more than fitness, and something far, far cheaper to deliver. Here's the mechanism. The gym floor holds maybe 200 or 300 people at a time. The membership list runs into the thousands. That is not an accident. And it is not a mistake. It's the plan. By the industry's own reported numbers, around 60% of Planet Fitness members don't visit at all in a given 30-day window. 60%. Run the arithmetic for a second. 7,500 members. A floor built for maybe 300. If even one member in 10 decided to turn up on the same evening, you would not be able to move. Which is why the crush you brace for on January the 2nd has quietly evaporated by March. And it's why the gym can charge you $10 or $15 a month, a price that would be completely impossible if everybody actually came. Your cheap membership is being subsidized by absence, mostly your own. So the product isn't the treadmill, the product is the subscription. And that subscription is priced against something the gym understands about you better than you do. In 2006, two economists, Stefano DellaVigna and Ulrike Malmendier, published a paper in the American Economic Review with one of the great titles in the discipline, Paying Not to Go to the Gym. They got the real data out of 3 American health clubs, 7,752 members tracked for 3 years. Not just what people signed up for, but every single day they actually showed up. And here is what they found. Members on the flat monthly contract were paying over $70 a month. They attended on average 4.3 times a month. Do that division, and the monthly member was paying more than $17 every time they walked through the door. Now, the very same gym sold a 10-visit pass, $10 a visit. It was sitting right there on the counter. They could have paid $10. They chose to pay $17. Over the life of a membership, that decision cost them around $600 each. And here is the why. The researchers asked members to forecast how often they would come. The average answer was 9.5 times a month. The actual number was 4.17. They didn't miss by a little. They overestimated themselves by more than double. The economists had a blunt name for what they were looking at. People are systematically overconfident about their own future self-control. You do not buy the membership for the person you are. You buy it for the person you are certain you're about to become. And when they finally stopped going altogether, they carried on paying for roughly another 2.5 months. So look at what is actually being sold here. Not a workout. The gym is selling you a belief about your future self, and it prices the contract against the version of you who turns up 9 times a month while collecting from the version who turns up 4. That gap between who you intend to be and who you are is not a bug in the business. It is the margin. It's why the industry's harvest season is January. It's why the annual contract gets pushed so hard. It's why canceling somehow requires a phone call or a letter or a visit in person. And if this is starting to sound familiar, it should. It is precisely the same engine we found inside the airlines. Breakage. Revenue from the thing you bought and never used. The streaming you don't watch. The meal kits you don't cook. The software seats nobody ever logs into. Same shape. Everywhere you look. And let's be fair about it. This is not a scam. A gym delivers real value to the people who actually go. And that $10 membership is only possible because most members don't. The absent are quietly subsidizing the present. If you want to beat the model, the fix is boringly simple. Pay per visit. Or just count, honestly for 1 month, how often you really went. So the next time you're standing at that front desk, signing up on behalf of the person you're about to become, remember what's happening on the other side of the counter. The gym is not selling you a body. It's selling you a version of yourself. And quietly, politely, it is betting that you will never show up to meet him.